Welcome to Rob Talks. Thank you for supporting our channel. Here's the translation from the Mayan calendar for November 27th, 2025. Now let's explore what all three Mayan calendars have to say. First up is the long count calendar, which is being represented by 13 Baktun, 0 Katun, 12 Tun, 18 Uinal, and the 18 Kin. Today's long count carries a surge of personal activation. You are stepping into a moment where your inner light switches on with greater strength and clarity. The double 18 in today's date indicates movement, life force awakening, a push forward, a burst of clarity, and embodied spiritual power. This is a day when your inner lights turn on bright enough for you to see the next step with unmistakable clarity, and your instincts guide you toward what is real, aligned, and true. You're being asked to follow intuitive impulses, even if they feel small or unusual, and to act on any inspirations immediately, as today's sparks are divinely timed. This is a time to let go of hesitation. The long count today supports decisive movement. You're being encouraged to allow your emotions to guide you rather than overwhelm you. This is the time to start something new, even if it's not fully formed. Also, trust the sensations in your body. Your physical instincts are your spiritual compass today. This energy here is personal, intimate, and directly tied to your growth. Something in you is awakening that cannot be ignored. Before I move on to the Tzolk'in calendar, I'm also translating the entire Tzolk'in 13-day cycle in its own video. If you're interested, I'll link it at the end of this one. Today, we begin a new 13-day Tzolk'in cycle, and the date is 1 Chikchan. Chikchan brings instinct, physical intuition, passion, truth, spiritual kundalini-like movement, heightened senses, and an awakening from the root of your being. The number 1 reflects new beginnings, fresh energy, and a clear energetic reset. This is a personal ignition day, calling you to trust your inner knowing, especially if the knowing that arrives is sensation, emotion, or physical truth. This is a day to listen to the first feeling, and not the second thought. Now is the time to prioritize what feels energizing and not draining. You're being asked to welcome awakenings, whether they are emotional, spiritual, or sensual. Also to move toward what excites you, and to start fresh where needed. Lastly, allow your inner fire to guide you toward purpose. Now let's see what the Hob calendar has to say. Today's date is 13 Wo. Wo is the month of early structure, where the spiritual architecture of the new Hob year takes shape. Day 13 represents integration, internal stabilization, the strengthening of foundational energies, and the moment where recent efforts click into place. This is not the end of the month, it is the deep midpoint, where structures begin functioning more intelligently and naturally. Today your life structure becomes more aligned, and patterns, choices, and systems that once felt uncertain begin to settle. You're being asked to realize what supports you, and to see what needs adjustment by bringing your mind, body, and spirit into harmony. Now let's look at what the collective message is from all three calendars. Today is a day of awakening, embodiment, and inner power. The Serpent's Tresina begins, igniting your courage, instinct, passion, intuition, and life force. You are being invited to reconnect with your aliveness, the part of you that moves freely, loves boldly, and acts with purpose. The message today is deeply personal. You're being asked to rise, trust what you feel, and to let your energy guide you into your next chapter. This is a day to believe in your power, honor your truth, and step towards what energizes you. Lastly, pay attention to what excites you. That's your path forward. Also to trust your first instinct more than your second thought. Here is an affirmation reflecting today's calendars, but please first remember to give us a thumbs up and to subscribe to help us grow. Thank you. Now here's the affirmation. My life force awakens. I trust my instincts, honor my energy, and rise into my power. Thank you all for your support.